What is going on, everybody? This is Jamo back again, bringing you some hardcore domination gameplay, and this time I am bringing you gameplay going up against one of the best hardcore domination clans that you will find in PlayStation. There's two main clans that I'm aware of that be dominating the hardcore domination scene, one of them being Tuber and Unreal Nightmare, which I believe they are mainly known in the Xbox side, but they are making their way over to the PlayStation side, so they are starting to make their presence known out here in the hardcore domination scene. Now, what's interesting about this matchup is that, as I mentioned, I'm going up against 4 members of Unreal Nightmare, and that is Rocksteady, Haste, Spec Pro, and Mr. Joker. Now, the thing about this matchup, the reason that I wanted to bring it over to you guys, is because Spec Pro, Haste, and Rocksteady I've played with. I play a lot with Rocksteady and Haste, and they watch my videos, so they know how I camp. They know the areas that I like to camp, so that makes it interesting for me. I'll see right now at this moment, I'm getting stuck. I saw him jumping over, but I was stuck and I couldn't get over and be able to get an easy kill, so I ended up getting killed instead. And look how I get spawned into one of those spider tracking grenades, and you see my perception going off. I quickly turn around and able to get that kill on Rock, but as soon as I got the kill on him, I got taken out by, I believe it was Mr. Joker. Now look where I'm placing the cryo mine. Now, as long as you stay alive, that cryo mine will get you a kill. Now at this moment, I'm trying to stay off the middle of the bridge, because knowing how Unreal Nightmare is, running through the bridge area, trying to get across the other side of the map through the bridge area in the middle, it's pretty much a death zone playing against them. So I'm trying to stay away from areas that I normally camp, because I know that they know, or at least, Haste and Rock know the areas that I like to camp, so I can't be in the same areas that I'm usually be at. So you saw me get that easy kill from behind those boxes from the stand. After I got that kill, you saw how I got behind this little groove in the wall area that normally get passed by you and don't even see you being there. So that allows you to get easy kills. Now this right here, you see me wall running and aiming as I'm jumping, and I'm able to get that kill on Rocksteady. And I'm not gonna lie, I actually learned that from him and with from a Nerdy, which is another member of Unreal Nightmare, from watching their videos. So I've started incorporating a lot of the wall running, jump shooting from watching them play. Now at this moment, you see me laying down in the prone position on the right side of the bed. I normally don't camp this room, but because who I'm playing against, I'm going into spots that I normally don't be at. But whenever I do come over here, I lay down in the prone position in the bed area, not kneeling, because in case somebody runs into the room, they'll easily be able to see you. And I lay in the prone position, as you saw me take Rock as he's flying by, is because playing against Rock and Haste, if you're kneeling down, the more you show your body, the easier that they will kill you. You saw Haste take me out as I'm running away, but every time you see me get a kill, you see me move away from that area, because they are very smart players. So you may fool them once, but be prepared that they will adapt to where they got killed from and will take you out if you keep going back to the same spots over and over again. Now going up against them, you see me pretty much where I'm at right now. You see what's in front of me is pretty much nothing but open space. So playing up against them, I try to be in areas where I'm able to get some kind of covered, and if they try to come at me, they'll be out in an open area. And even then, chances are that you may get killed, though, but at least it gives me a better chance to be able to survive and possibly even win a gunfight against them. Now, when I go on one-on-one gunfights like that against them, you don't see me tap, tap, tap. I just pull the trigger and don't let go, because any pauses in between any shots, they are so fast and the reaction time is so quick that you will get killed. Now you see that even though we're up 100 to 77, don't let that fool you. I know exactly what they're doing, and all they're doing right now is just keeping the score close, because they're pretty much toying with us. Now they are not toying with you, letting you kill them, but they are toying in the sense of keeping the score close, because the one thing about them is that when they go all out, they pretty much make a lot of teams quit not even halfway on the first half. Everybody ends up backing out, because they're just destroying everybody. And so to prevent from people backing out, they may end up keeping the score close, not only to keep people from backing out, but also to be able to get as many kills as possible. So I know that my teammates are going to be able to catch or be able to capture some spots, and that's, to be honest, it's because they're pretty much going to be letting them capture. So what I'm trying to do to best help the team that I'm playing with out is try to do everything possible from preventing the other team from getting into their score streaks. If they start running UAVs, or I'm sorry, advanced UAVs, it's pretty much going to be over. They're going to have one or more player start getting over 100 kills, and they're going to start making the game go longer. So that's pretty much what I'm trying to do. As long as they are allowing us to keep the game close, they may end up slipping, and we have a better chance if we don't let them get into their advanced UAVs or start getting into their score streaks. Now in this gameplay, you're seeing me get some kills, but you're also seeing me die quite a bit. So the main reason that I wanted to bring you guys this gameplay is because you guys can see me pretty much what I end up doing and how I end up doing when I end up going up against a team that is as good as they are. Also going up against other friends and players that know how I play, where I like to go. So this is basically forcing me to pretty much try to change up what I normally do. It forces me to go to spots that I normally wouldn't go. It's forcing me to pretty much do different things to pretty much try to stay competitive. And also, to be honest, these are the kind of matchups that I like. As much as I enjoy and love playing with friends, I also from time to time like going up against them, because again, it basically forces you to change up your game. By the way, this spot right here, behind this box right here, in the kneeling position, you get a great view if you're playing against players that like to jump, or if they start coming over here and you're trying to protect this side. That's a great area right there, because you'll have great cover that they can barely see you, or at times not at all, and so you'll be able to get easy kills just like I did right there. Now at this moment I phase shifted though, because I heard somebody on my right side, so I didn't want to take the chance of getting killed, so I ended up phase shifting. Also, you don't see me call my counter UAV, even though I have it available and I can start using it to get some of the assist points, but I'm holding on to it because, as I mentioned earlier, that they like running advanced UAVs. So in the event that they end up running an advanced UAV, I have my counter UAV available to help us out. Now at this moment, I'm looking at the UAV, I'm looking at the minimap, and I'm also listening to where the action is. So you saw me move over to where I heard the action coming, and you'll be able to see me get an easy kill at this moment, as you saw right there. But that's from me paying attention to the minimap, and then also paying attention to what I'm listening. So you saw me put the cryo mine right there, as I mentioned earlier, lay down on the prone position. You see me kind of wiggling my way down to where I'm not blocked from being able to move left to right. But by laying in the prone position, you saw me able to get that easy kill on haste, and I got taken out pretty much as soon as I got that kill. So again, playing against this team, just scoring positive is an accomplishment. Now here, I could have gotten one easy kill right there though, but I got distracted, not expecting the second person, and I would have gotten killed anyways. But if I would have stayed at least on target, I would have taken one with me. But this game is pretty much over. Big shout out to Tuber Clan and Unreal Nightmare. Once again, clans that be dominating the hardcore domination lobbies. I really had a lot of fun playing this game. Hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay as well, and I will catch you all later.